Hello boys and girls, welcome back to part 2 of our math video, adding two-digit numbers by counting on the number grid. Okay, so we just saw in the first video how to add two sort of easy numbers, 30 plus 60, and we came up with the sum of 90. So we're going to do this again, and I'm going to walk you through it. You can help me a little bit. And we are going to add two more two-digit numbers, but this time they're not going to be quite as easy as 30 and 60. Okay, so I'm going to sort of change the digit in the ones place for each, okay? So we're actually going to add 33 plus 62 equals. Sorry, it's a little sloppy. Okay, so 33 plus 62. So another strategy or another trick that I like to teach when adding on the number grid or hundreds chart or even a number line is it's always a little bit easier to start with the bigger number. Okay, if you didn't figure out in the last video, that's because you'll have less movement to go. So if we start with the larger number, which one do you think the larger number is? 33 or 62? Good, if you said 62, you're correct. So if we start with 62, we only have to count 33 more to add the numbers. Okay, but if we start with the smaller number, which would be 33, you were correct if you said 33, we have to count and add 62 more to that. So that's a lot more hops and a lot more jumps on the number grid or the number line or hundreds chart, depending on which tool you're using. Okay, so we're going to start with the larger number, 62, and we're going to add 33 to 62 to get our answer. So the first thing I have to do is find the number 62, which is the larger number, on the number grid. Okay, so I have my ones, my tens and teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60. Oh, there it is, 62. Okay, I underlined it with my red marker so you can see 62. Okay, that's the larger number. Now we have to remember to add 33 to 62. Should we do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the whole way till we get the answer? 33 times? Or do you think it's easier if we count some of this by tens and then switch to ones? If there's somebody sitting with you or close to you or in the same room as you at home, please feel free to pause the video and turn and tell them what you think. Do you want to go 33 hops this way across the rows? Or would you want to break 33 into tens and ones and add it that way? Which way would be faster? If you had a chance to pause and share your thoughts with someone, and you said it would be easier to break 33 into tens and ones to add it to the number 62, then that would be the smartest and quickest way. Okay, you can, of course, move across, and especially if you have a number line, that might be your only way to go. But when you're using a number grid, it's easier if you count by tens first with larger numbers like 33, and then count by ones, okay? So 33 is made up of 3 tens and 3 ones, and I know that just by looking at it. Thinking about place value, we have a 3 in the tens place. That means there's 3 tens and 33, 10, 20, 30. And then we have a 3 in the ones place. So that'd be 30 plus 3, 33. Okay? It'd be 10, 20, 30, and 1, 2, 3 ones. Okay? So here's 62. If I'm going to add 3 tens, it's going to be like 10, 20, 30. It's going to be like counting by tens 3 times. Okay, so if I'm adding tens on the number grid, Show me with your finger which direction you think I'm going to go. This way, this way, this way, or this way. Down, correct. Okay, so let's start by counting down till we get to 30. So we're gonna go down 3 times. Ready? You can count out loud with me if you choose. Here we go. 10, 20, 30. Am I done? Is that my answer? 62 plus 30? No, I have to add 3 ones because I have 33, not 30. Okay, so I left off right here at 92. Okay, I went 10, 20, 30. Landed on 92, but now I have to add the ones. I have 3 is the digit in my ones place. So if I'm gonna add ones, which direction do I go? Do I go this way, up this way, across, or down? Across this way. I'll point with my marker, this way. Good. So to add 3, you're just gonna count hops forward like you would on a number line. Okay, same thing with the number grid or the hundreds chart. So we already went 10, 20, 30, and now we're gonna add 3 more counting by ones. Are you ready? That would be 31, we're at 93, 32, 33, okay? If you're using a number line, sometimes it's easier if you do the hops like this. 1, 2, 3. Either way, both times we landed on the number 95, okay? So that means our answer to the addition problem, 33 plus 62, is 95. Now, if you weren't quite sure if you had the right answer or not, and you wanted to check your math problem a different way, we could add the 2-digit numbers up in order this time, starting at 33 this time, and then adding 62 to that. So let me switch colors here. The other side of my marker is pink. Okay, so I'll switch colors here. So this time we're gonna start with the smaller number, 33, and we're just gonna add them in order just like the problem shows. Okay, when we add, it doesn't matter if we start with 33 or 62, but this time we're gonna start with 33 just to check and make sure when we add 62 that we get the same answer as last time, which would be 95. Okay, so here is 33. I'm gonna underline it with pink. And now we are going to add 62. Okay, do you think it's easier to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 62 times? Or is it easier to count by tens 6 times and then count by ones 2 times? Or add 6 tens and 2 ones? If you think it's easier to add 6 tens and then 2 ones, you would be correct because that's the quicker way. Okay, so here's where we start at 33. We're gonna add how many tens in 62? Which of these 2 digits is in the tens place? 6, good. We're gonna add 6 tens to 33. When we're done with that, we're gonna add 2 ones. See where we get, see what we come up with, ready? Okay, here's 33, count by tens until we get to 60. When you say 60, we're gonna stop. Do you remember which direction we go when we add tens to a number on the number grid? Down, excellent, we go down. Here we go, 33 plus 6 tens, or 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Where do we land this time? 93. We are at the number 93. Are we done yet? No. We just added 6 tens, but now we have to add 2 ones. That's why there's a digit 2 in the ones place. Okay, so now we're at 93. We're going to move 2 hops and see where we land. Ready? 93 plus 1, 2. Look at that. I landed on the number 95 again. Okay, so 95, I just got that sum 2 times in a row. That has to be the correct answer. If you're still not sure, we can always do it the long way just to see if we get the same answer. Let me switch lids here, or switch colors here. Okay, this time I'll mark with lime green. Okay, so this time we can start with either number. Okay, we can start with the smaller number, just add the numbers in order, or the larger number. Let's go back to starting at the larger number, 62. So we're gonna start here at 62, and let's do it the long way, and let's add 33 to 62, but this time we're gonna count by ones only. So we're gonna make 33 hops on the number grid, or if you don't have a number grid, a hundreds chart, whatever you have at home. And this strategy, adding ones until we add the number 33, is will also work on a number line. Okay, so 62. Now we have to add 33, and if we're counting by ones, we're gonna hop. That's right, this way, in this direction. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, come down here, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Did we get the same answer as we did the last 2 times? Yes, we got 95 again, so all 3 times. When we added counting by ones on the number grid, when we added counting by tens and ones by adding the tens place and then the ones place, starting with 33 and then starting with 62, all 3 times, no matter what we did, we got the answer of 95. So that has to be the correct sum. Okay, so 33 plus 62 is 95. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back because you did a great job helping me out with that problem. Okay, we are going to try one more math problem together in my part 3 video of adding 2-digit numbers using a number grid. And then I'm going to give you one more, and you are going to try to solve it at home using a number grid or a hundreds chart. Okay, if you don't have one, I will upload a link or a file onto Dojo. I will send it to your parents. That way you can print it out and use it at home, or you can open it up on a tablet screen or the screen of, it'd be a little tricky on a phone, but you could open it up on a phone or a computer to look at it if you do not have a printer to print it out. Okay, I did send a few of those home before this school year, but just in case you can't find your number grid or your hundreds chart, you can either Google one, find it printed out, or I can upload one to Dojo, which I will, and you can print it out or open it up and look at it from a screen that way. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this video up, and if you're ready, we can check out our part 3 video where we can walk through one more of these problems together, and then I'll give you one to try on your own. Thank you again for tuning in, and if you're ready, move on to part 3 again. If you need to watch this to get the hang of it a few more times, feel free to go back, watch this as many times as you need. That's what is nice about online learning. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in part 3.